Ninth standard history, second lesson, ancient civilization. In this lesson, we are going to learn about ancient Egyptian civilization, Mesopotamian civilization, Chinese civilization, and the Indus civilization. Now we'll see what is ancient civilization. Civilization means advanced and organized way of life. That is, development occurred is called as civilization. So, when development occurred in the society, the settlements were planned and laid out. A polity emerged. Society became organized, and food production and craft productions were regulated. Huge buildings, the art of writing developed. Science and technology contributed to the betterment of society. Due to the civilization, these were occurred. Now first, Egyptian civilization. Egypt lies in the northeastern corner of the African continent. It is bounded by the Red Sea on the east and Mediterranean Sea in the north. Egypt is irrigated by the river Nile. Deserts are seen on the both sides of the Nile River. The Egyptian civilization fully depended of the Nile River, and hence Egypt was called as the gift of Nile. So Egypt is dependent fully on the Nile River. So it is called as the gift of the Nile. The Nile also served as a mean of transport. The Nile Valley is very rich and fertile. Egypt connected with Sangam age Tamilagam by the sea route. Now we'll see Pharaoh's society and administration. So Pharaohs, it means king. Egyptian king was known as the Pharaoh. The people treated Pharaoh as a divine form. So they worshipped like God of the pharaohs. The entire social system was supported by the work and productions of artisans, including stone cutters, masons, potters, carpenters, were worked in the Egyptian society. Now next, viziers. Viziers is the topic. Viziers, it means higher officials who worked under the pharaohs. Viziers, Viziers. Viziers, it means the higher officials who worked under the pharaohs. Now come to the mummification. We'll see what is mummification. The Egyptian believed in life after death. So they thought that they believed that their life after the death, they will have the life after the death. Therefore, they preserved the dead body. The art of preserving dead body is known as mummification. Pyramids and domes were built to preserve the body of pharaohs. Now we'll see about little brief about mummies of Egypt. The people preserved the dead body is called mummy. That is, the Egyptian people preserved their dead body is called the mummy. The Egyptians had the tradition of preserving the dead bodies using natron salt, Natron, natron salt. It is a combination of sodium carbonate and sodium bicarbonate. So they used this type of the salt for preserve the dead body. This is called as preserving dead body is called as mummification. After 40 days, when the salt absorbed all the moisture, the body was filled with sawdust and wrapped with strips of linen cloth and covered with a fabric. The body was stored in a stone coffin called sarcophagus. So the body was stored in a stone coffin, like coffin box. It is called as sarcophagus. Now agriculture and trade in the Egyptian civilization. The Egyptians cultivated wheat, barley, millets, vegetables, fruits, papyrus and cotton. Papyrus, it means like kind of a plant. They domesticated cattle, sheep, goat and pigs and hunted wild animals. They had pets as such as dogs, cats and monkeys. The Egyptians had trade relations with Lebanon, Palestine and Syria. That is, they had import and export trade with these are the countries like Lebanon, Palestine and Syria. Gold, silver and ivory were imported. Now, art and architecture. The Egyptians excelled in art and architecture. Their writings is also as a form of art. The pyramids are massive monuments built as domes of mourning pharaohs. The great pyramids near Cairo are known as the Giza pyramids. So the famous pyramids which is known as Giza pyramids. Now the Great Sphinx of Giza. It is a massive limestone image of a lion body with a human head. It is one of the largest sculptures of the world and measures 73 meters in length and 20 meters in height. This is what the Great Sphinx of Giza. Now, religions. The Egyptians practiced polytheism. It means the Egyptians worshipped more than one god. So, like Ammon, Re, Horus, etc. These are the name of the gods they worshipped. This is what it is called as polytheism. They worshipped many gods, but the sun god Re was the predominant one. Later on, the sun god was called Ammon. Now, philosophy, science, and literature. The Egyptian civilization excelled in science, literature, philosophy, astronomy, maths, and measurement system. Sundial clock, water clock, and glass were developed by the Egyptians. They followed a solar calendar. It consisted of 12 months of 30 days each, and they added 5 days more in the year. This calendar was introduced as early as 4200 BCE, that is before Common Era. The Egyptians also distinguished themselves in painting, art, sculpture, pottery, music, and weaving. Writing system is the next subtitle. The Egyptians are also known for their writing system. Their form of writing is known as hieroglyphic. 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 Their writings is known as hieroglyphics. This form of writing used as a pictogram based systems. So it seems to be the letters or seems to be like pictures. So the many texts and books were written based on the pictogram systems. Now this inscriptions is on display in the British Museum, London. So in the London British Museum, they kept it the model of the Egyptian pictogram system. Contributions of the Egyptian civilization. It means what they contributed to the world by the Egyptian people. That is, first one, they developed the solar calendar system. Second, they introduced hieroglyphic writing system. It means like picturized pictograph style system. Third, preservation of human body in the form of mummies. Fourth, they applied innovation in the use of science and technology. This is what they introduced or contributed to the world.